the hidden treasure in the heart of dry desert. The element which the futurity of the world's energy is tied up with.
Lithium, or white gold.
There was a time when wars were fought over gold, silver, and oil. But today, wars are being fought over white gold.
It is called lithium.
Lithium is a chemical element that powers our phones, cars, computers, and the electric world of the future. But this powerful metal brings more than just energy, it carries with it political rivalry, economic exploitation, and environmental crises. Lithium is a soft, white-colored metal that sits in the third position on the periodic table. It is highly reactive, lightweight, and an excellent conductor of heat and electricity. Chemically, it is a valuable alkali metal, but lithium's real value lies in its ability to store energy in batteries. For this reason, lithium is now considered one of the most important metals in the world. Lithium is the most advanced energy storage material. Due to its high capacity, fast charging ability, and long life, it is used in mobile devices, laptops, drones, and even space rockets. But most importantly, the future of the world is not possible without lithium batteries. Most of the world's lithium is found in 3 countries: Chile, Argentina, and Australia. Behind lithium, it's not just science, it's also politics and economics. The wars of the future won't be for energy, but for the storage of energy. Based on this, we are also aware of the role of developed economies and global competition. These powerful economies and rivalries have created global concern, pushing many countries to move away from fossil fuels and towards elements like lithium, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen oxides to solve environmental problems. Several international meetings have taken place to combat climate change, with decisions made to reduce production levels and focus on renewable sources of energy. Producing electricity, making electric cars and bicycles, using electric tools in agriculture, and harnessing renewable energy are the ways humans are trying to fight climate change and stop global warming. Now, we should think about why this energy is important. Why should that be given attention? This energy appears to be extremely valuable and must be properly managed for the benefit of humanity, to combat environmental and climate change. Lithium is a documented element in Mendeleev's periodic table and is used in space and medical technology, pharmaceuticals, and more. Its value has now evolved into that of a strategic product. Countries that possess this valuable metal, like Australia, Chile, Canada, Argentina, Portugal, Brazil, China, Zimbabwe, and Bolivia, are trying to become the most influential nations in the world through responsible management. Lithium is considered one of the world's most important minerals. Studies show that Afghanistan is among the countries with rich reserves of this element, particularly in Ghazni, Logar, and Wardak provinces. In 2010, the New York Times compared Afghanistan's lithium to Saudi Arabia's oil, suggesting that if these reserves are properly managed, Afghanistan could become one of the region's major exporters. Officials of the Islamic Emirate have consistently tried to attract foreign investors and have pledged transparent management to prevent any misuse. They are committed to providing facilities for investors and bringing Afghanistan alongside the world's successful nations. The global price of lithium has increased to between $150 to $300 per kilogram. Lithium could be the source of clean energy for the future. Economic powers like Russia, China, the US, and Europe are all competing to control lithium reserves. Although modern technology is limited in Afghanistan, the hopes and aspirations of the people are high. The eyes of Afghans are full of hope, looking to the leaders of the Islamic Emirate to utilize this opportunity and use this wealth wisely. Afghanistan's lithium reserves stretch 800 kilometers long and 150 kilometers wide, covering areas such as Nimraz, Herat, Ghazni, Nuristan, Kunar, Helmand, Nangarhar, and Badakhshan, Ishkashim. These reserves are estimated to last for 70 years. Since 2015, the global value of this essential element has increased tenfold, and according to the International Energy Agency, IEA, demand for lithium is expected to grow 40-fold by 2040. Though only 2 unique mines exist globally, Afghanistan has countless unmatched mineral reserves. The Mesenak copper mine is a prime example.
I can tell you in confidence that Afghanistan is a country rich in every kind of mineral. Take the Hajigak iron mine, for example. If its reserves reach 1 billion tons, it will be considered unique. There are only 1 or 2 such exceptional mines in the world. Similarly, the Mesenak copper mine could become one of the largest. Current analysis estimates its copper reserves at around 12 million tons. I'm confident that if deeper and more comprehensive analysis is done on its surrounding areas, especially in Kabul, the copper reserves might exceed 30 million tons. Just imagine the potential we have right now.
Afghanistan has deposits of iron, lithium, and copper, which are essential to various industrial sectors. The country must rely on trained engineers and specialists for proper extraction and utilization and train local youth with the help of foreign experts.
If these mines remain unexplored for hundreds of years, it becomes meaningless. They are lying under the ground. We acknowledge we have them, but what are we doing with them? Hajigak alone has 3 billion tons of iron. What should we do with it? We should absolutely extract it and use it domestically. We currently import round rebar for construction. Why not produce it from our own iron? We import copper products from other countries. Why not use copper from Mesenak? We have lithium, which is used across many industries. Why not benefit from it? Initially, we need some investment, because we lack local expertise in this sector. But if we bring in 10 or 15 foreign experts, they can train 100 local people.
Since the Islamic Emirate took control, work has begun on minerals that are relatively easy to extract. However, some strategic minerals require special conditions for proper extraction.
As you know, Afghanistan is rich in minerals of all types. Since the advent of the Islamic Emirate, there has been a serious focus on those minerals that are easier to access or urgently needed, such as stone, gas, oil, and even some precious and semi-precious minerals. Work has been ongoing in these areas. There are also some strategic and rare minerals, like lithium and uranium, which are used under specific conditions. We are waiting for the right opportunities and conditions to make the best use of them.
Experts say lithium is used in over 150 industries, and as natural sources decline globally, its value continues to rise.
Lithium is one of the non-ferrous metals, with an impurity density of 0.53 g/cm superscript 3. According to global scientific research, lithium is used in around 150 industrial applications. For instance, it plays a vital role in medicine, light generation, pharmaceutical and nuclear industries, electronics, radiotech, and dozens of other fields. Developed countries have already exhausted much of their natural resources, so lithium has gained immense value. It is now sold by the kilogram in global markets.
Lithium mines exist across many Afghan provinces such as Nuristan, Kunar, Nangarhar, Herat, and Nimroz.
Lithium, which is one of the most important and strategic minerals, is fortunately abundant in Afghanistan. Its reserves have been discovered in several provinces, especially in Nuristan, Kunar, Herat, and Nimroz.
All industrial countries desperately need lithium. If Afghanistan's lithium is extracted and used properly, it could play a major role in strengthening the national economy.
When we say we have 3 billion tons, that's based on initial surveys done during the time of the Russians. As I mentioned, more recent studies suggest we might have even more. We also have a significant number of gemstone mines. A mine is defined as a part of the land where extraction is economically feasible due to high concentrations of valuable material. Gemstone mines, however, haven't been deeply analyzed yet. If we have 10 identified mines, we probably have hundreds of gemstone mines waiting to be explored. Proper exploration could reveal much larger lithium reserves. Given lithium's widespread use and current market demand, every industrialized country is in need of it, making it highly valuable. If utilized properly, lithium could play a key role in developing Afghanistan's economy.
The current lithium market is expected to increase many times in the future as devices using this mineral become more widespread.
In my opinion, the value of lithium will rise significantly in the future. The devices and tools people use today depend on lithium, and their demand is only increasing. According to the basic rule of economics, when production is high, demand drops, and prices go down, but when supply is low and demand is high, prices go up. As lithium reserves in other countries begin to decline, its price will naturally increase many times over.
Lithium will play a key role in Afghanistan's economic future, but it's important to remember it occurs in very small percentages within rocks, and Afghanistan is rich in these types of resources.
Mineral resource utilization depends on many conditions. Lithium is a very strategic resource that can play a vital role in Afghanistan's future. Although lithium is found in mineral rocks and even in mineral water in small percentages, its extraction and processing don't require extremely advanced technology.
Global studies show that 12 million tons of lithium exist worldwide. However, just in Paran, Nuristan, about 3 million tons of lithium have been identified, and the amount may be 3 times higher.
We classify lithium, beryllium, cesium, rubidium, tantalum, and europium as rare metals, meaning metals that are found in very small quantities in nature. As I mentioned earlier, I wrote a book that estimated global lithium reserves at 12 million tons, of which 8 million tons are in Canada, and the rest are scattered across the world. In Pashto alone, some mines contain over 3 million tons of lithium. With deeper investigation, going down 500 to 700 meters, these reserves could be confirmed and might even increase. Based on this, if someone says Afghanistan's natural resources are worth $3 trillion, I would say it might be even more than that.
Mines can play a crucial and fundamental role in Afghanistan's economic development, but this requires stability, knowledge, and experience to extract and turn them into economic gain.
Afghanistan's existing mines can indeed contribute to national development. However, converting these natural resources into money or food requires key factors: stability, investment capital, and technical expertise. Many resource-rich countries face similar challenges. They may have the resources but lack either the know-how or the financial capacity to benefit from them. For example, according to the U.S. experience in 2011, extracted and processed minerals can increase in value 9-fold, and if turned into finished products, their value can increase up to 27 times. The U.S. used its metals in making Navy vessels and spacecraft, greatly increasing their worth. Even if we don't reach that level, we can still increase value by 10 or 20 times.
Mineral resources are Afghanistan's greatest wealth, and efforts are ongoing to use these resources to create jobs and grow the industrial sector.
As you know, mines are the treasure of Afghanistan. Our goal is to create job opportunities, foster economic growth, and develop local industries through the use of our mineral resources. Every mineral has its own importance, and strategic minerals, in particular, will play a significant role in Afghanistan's future economic development. We aim to exploit these mines to a degree that promotes industrial development, economic progress, and job creation.
Given Afghanistan's conditions, mineral resources must be prioritized because the country lacks funds and human capital for processing, extraction, and development.
We neither have perfect experts nor reliable human resources, and we do not have enough funds to utilize these natural resources effectively. So, what should we do? My suggestion, as an academic member of Kabul Polytechnic University, is that the Ministry of Mines should prioritize the mines. This means that all mines should be prioritized based on technical, developmental, economic, and practical factors, considering Afghanistan's current situation. After that, we should focus on the type of material being used at any specific time. This involves many parameters, but what I mean is how we can use our natural resources properly, given Afghanistan's conditions.
From extraction to production, all work should be done within Afghanistan, employing Afghan workers. Otherwise, foreign companies might take more than just copper or lithium. Even construction stones should be processed and polished inside Afghanistan, and if there are no local experts, they should be trained.
My advice is that the Ministry of Mines and Petroleum should consult with experts about the contracts for different mines. For example, the top copper mine Mesenak in Afghanistan, Jigsagan in the former Soviet Union, and Chuquicamata in Chile are all significant mines. These top mines worldwide contain valuable materials like red gold, white gold, molybdenum, and uranium. So, why don't our mines have these? They should be investigated thoroughly. It shouldn't be the case that we give a mine to a foreign company, like the Chinese in Mesenak, and they take valuable materials such as red gold along with copper extraction. I suggest that all processing stages should be done here in Afghanistan. Afghan workers should be involved throughout. Even building stones, such as marble, which we currently export raw to Pakistan and then import as polished slabs, should be processed here. We have the marble, we should engrave and polish it ourselves. If we don't have experts in these fields, we should educate and train them.
Afghans must be given opportunities to work alongside foreign experts, to gain technical knowledge and reduce dependency in future mining efforts.
If we grant contracts for every mine, whether iron, copper, lithium, or others, until the entire process is completed here in the country, all work should be done locally. Initially, we can bring in some foreign experts, but the technical personnel should be Afghan so they can learn during the extraction process. If we educate just 5 skilled extractors, we can solve the problems of hundreds of mines.
As lithium is expected to play a significant role in the future industrial world, the Islamic Emirate is looking to work under conditions that attract powerful and experienced companies with financial and technical capacity.
Lithium plays a key role in industrial countries. We are working under difficult conditions, so powerful and experienced companies with financial and technical capacity should come to Afghanistan. They should conduct professional extraction and even complete the final processing here. Instead of exporting raw materials, we should be able to manufacture tools and products in Afghanistan, whether precious stones, batteries, or other items. Afghanistan should export finished tools, not raw materials.
Lithium is a great hope for the developed world. Every passing day, lithium becomes as vital as oxygen for the world. This mineral holds the future of humanity, national sovereignty, and economic dominance. It has the power to lift nations from poverty to prosperity. Afghanistan is one of the countries with large lithium reserves. For this reason, officials of the Islamic Emirate are determined to revive the national economy. To achieve this, serious attention is being paid to the extraction of mineral resources like lithium, a move that can pave the way toward economic self-sufficiency and help lift the country out of poverty.